So, herzlich willkommen zu den King of the Ring Turnier. Wir haben hier jetzt die letzte Folge von der Wrestling-Sparte zu meinem Jubiläumstream. Ich sagte ja, dass das Wrestling eines der Hauptspiele ist, das mich schon meine ganze Spielerkarriere begleitet hat, schon seit dem Gameboy, seit dem allerersten Gameboy, der 89, glaube ich, ist er rausgekommen oder so. Da hat es schon Wrestling-Spiele gegeben. Pixelig, ohne Farbe, nicht so super herausgearbeitet wie hier. Aber ich habe sie trotzdem gespielt, habe sie trotzdem gerne gehabt.
You're absolutely right. There's no doubt in my mind that the SmackDown Superstars are going to give Toronto the show of a lifetime.
Oh. Ja, und hier sind sie nun. Vielleicht der Teil ein bisschen besser als der erste King of the Ring Teil, auch deswegen, weil ich hier noch besser umgehen kann mit der Steuerung.
I think you're selling Mysterio short, no pun intended. Mysterio's developed a very unique style that makes the most of his natural speed and agility.
Sure.
Aber keine Sorge. Zwei werden noch folgen, zwei Spielarten. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich schon erwähnt habe. Oh, kleiner Grashüpfer.
And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
Can't just keep playing to the crowd. I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
This superstar is all fired up.
Here's the band. This could be it.
Ja, als nächstes wieder mal
I certainly don't envy the referee in
ein
this
Shooter
match.
folgen. In welcher Form werdet ihr dann sehen.
Pandering to the crowd.
And there's the pin.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it. And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell
Und was den Abschluss bildet, werde ich euch dann
You sure can.
nach der Shooter-Session sagen.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match. Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Boah, Gott.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too... Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and builds...
I think he's going to fly. His opponent might not have...
CM Punk wird hier ganz schön eingeschenkt.
When I first heard about...
He's got his opponent on the ropes.
Oh mein Gott.
There he goes.
Drop the dive.
619, jetzt schon. Unglaublich, ich dachte nicht, dass ich den durchbringe.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're
Und durch ist er. 1, 2. Oh.
Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk.
Oh.
Man, what a match.
Da konnte Rey Mysterio wieder kontern.
Rey Mysterio is so fast, so agile. Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest. We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. I can honestly say that I don't think I've ever seen a superstar as exciting and dynamic as CM Punk. Come on. You know, there's such a thing as blood. There it is.
Only the face first.
Is near. How can you sound so excited? These are human beings in the ring, for God's sake. Correction. These are WWE superstars, and sometimes this is what it takes to win. This is
the adrenaline is moving. The crowd is coming alive.
Oh mein Gott, ein Finisher.
They came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little. This could be big, but it could back.
Oh. Den werden wir auch noch ausprobieren.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head. There's no doubt that these fans love him. And he's going up, and what goes up must come down.
Wenn er irgendwann einmal aufsteht.
Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me. Every time he enters the ring, he finds another way to defy the laws of physics. Speaking of the law of physics, I think Rey's gotten to a point where his competition is just too big and too strong for him to beat. I think Mysterio can be competitive at any level against any opponent. If anyone would know
Da habe ich
that,
mich jetzt
it's
so sehr
you.
verzettelt, dass ich den anderen Finisher zeigen möchte unbedingt.
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling tickets the next time we come back here. Not after a match like this. Nice reversal.
Könnte jetzt aber auch so funktionieren. Oh.
My loyalty is to SmackDown, but I admit that I wish we could steal CM Punk to our roster. Why? As far as I'm concerned, he's just a pretty boy. Oh, wait. I think I just answered my own question. Come on, you're telling me that you don't recognize the athletic ability and potential of CM Punk?
Jawohl.
All I'm saying is that CM Punk's been a big fish in a little pond for a long time. He wouldn't last 2 minutes.
3. Und das war's. Rey Mysterio ist weiter. Der Booyaka Express geht weiter in die nächste Runde. Für ihn hat es schon in der ersten geendet, Matt Hardy. Somit ist Rey Mysterio der Erste, der hier im Halbfinale steht. Und jetzt kommt das Match Undertaker gegen Gregory Helms. Und sollte Undertaker gewinnen, dann wird es ein richtiger Kracher werden. Dieses Halbfinale.
Listen to that crowd. This is Michael Cole with JBL at ringside, bringing you SmackDown action from Huntsville, Alabama. They're already going crazy and the action hasn't even started yet. This is going to be absolutely huge.
No question. The SmackDown
Du legst dich
superstars
mit
never
Undertaker
failed
an,
to
weißt du das?
And CM will never be the same after tonight.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head. There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now. Look at this, pandering to the crowd. Nothing wrong with keeping the paying
Mit
customers
einem
happy
Undertaker
while
ist
you
nicht
build
zu
some
spaßen.
momentum. He's going up, and what goes up must come down.
Watching these superstars go.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's
Da
what
hat
I'm
Helms
seeing
jetzt den
here.
Undertaker
I disagree.
abgefangen.
He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Jetzt geht es schon wieder
He
weiter.
anticipated that move perfectly. We've seen this before. He'll do whatever.
Here's the pin. This could be it. I love him.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. Watch it. He reversed it.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good
Ja,
thing.
Gregory
I don't
Helms
even
wehrt
like
sich
to
hier
think
tapfer.
about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure. What a reversal. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%,
Ja, wenn man gegen den Undertaker kämpft, dann fliegt man sehr hoch.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings.
So, chokeslam.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire.
He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You sure he can spare it? These superstars give everything. Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it. And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself.
Uh-oh. You know what's coming next.
Tombstone Pile Driver. Oh, das ist wieder verdammt knapp. An einem Pin. Also an den Seilen, aber doch nicht. Und das Traumfinale steht der Underdog Rey Mysterio gegen den Sensenmann der Undertaker. Mal schauen, wie es hier abgehen wird, David gegen Goliath. So, Jeff Hardy gegen Triple H lautet das nächste Match. Da nehme ich natürlich Jeff Hardy, einen meiner absoluten Lieblinge.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Cole and JBL here at ringside, welcoming you to
Hardy
Minneapolis,
bravourös.
Minnesota. Hey,
Sein Bruder Matt Hardy ausgeschaltet, aber Triple H ist doch ein ganz anderes Kaliber.
These Minneapolis fans have got me in such a great mood. I'm feeling especially generous tonight.
Oh.
He made his opponent look like a
Da hilft nur ein bisschen extrem sein. Oh. Und nicht daneben schmeißen.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh no, I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers. Look at him, he's just radiating confidence. And he's got a lot to be confident about.
He looks a little overconfident to me. This could come back to
So, Jeff Hardy überrascht hier Triple H.
You should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd
Und jetzt ist es
and energy
umgekehrt.
to win the match. It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers can't be wrong. I've been looking forward to this match.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. He anticipated that
Oh. Ja, Triple H hat bis jetzt immer gute Antworten parat.
Reversal. Can he follow up? I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often, but I completely
Mit dem
agree
extremen
with you.
Stil muss man hier ein
This
bisschen
has all the makings
aufpassen.
of a nice long rivalry.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Hey, watch your language. This is a family show.
I said exasperate. Not, oh, never mind.
Jeff Hardy zieht sich mal ein bisschen zurück.
WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. What a shot. That sent them both over the wall.
These superstars don't seem to care where they
Und da
fight.
sind sie jetzt in der Arena, in der Halle.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
So what? You want to say that everybody wins so that nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match.
Oh.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Ich möchte natürlich auch nicht, dass er ausgezählt wird. Triple H.
I don't think anyone
So
in this
möchte ich
match
nicht
is even
gewinnen.
Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
He can taunt all he wants, but once he's lost the match, he's going to wish he spent this time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that. I think this is going to make his victory tonight that much sweeter.
Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
It's crazy to think that we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company some money at the same time.
Keep it up. And you're going to
talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
Yeah, but you got to worry more about the injury and less about the insult until the match is over.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE.
So, jetzt wird Triple H überrascht, aber nein, da kommt er nicht. In die Bredouille.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
Aber Jeff Hardy macht Druck.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, real?
Here's the pin.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Ja, oft daneben fliegen, das ist der Preis
These superstars are so
eines
unpredictable.
Hardcore
I'm having a
Highflyers.
hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far, with no signs of stopping anytime soon.
I cannot remember the last time I've seen a crowd this pumped up.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with
noch
the
einmal.
fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting
Im
fired
Moment hat
up
Triple
like
H die
this.
Oberhand, aber jetzt hat Matt Hardy wieder eine Konterchance.
I'll never understand how Jeff Hardy can leave the house looking.
Entschuldigung.
He could pin his opponent right here.
These super, you know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much.
Oh.
And that's what I'm seeing here.
Look out! The referee's been knocked out.
And this is where things start getting interesting. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not.
I saw some pretty dangerous stuff under that ring earlier. Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of the champion.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around.
You can show off for the
Da mache ich jetzt nichts mehr, bevor der Schiedsrichter das gesehen hätte. Hui! Das wäre eine Disqualifikation geworden. Oder?
These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't get too far in this business if you're not.
That's for sure, partner. There's always someone right behind you.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
Ja, Triple H, der ist jetzt sauer.
This match proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Even if you did, you'd have to hear about puppies,
Boah,
and government mules,
schön gemacht
all
hier.
the dogs. It's like a zoo over there. This is just dumb. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost.
4.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's
Schön
about the last
gekontert
place you
hier.
want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know. This superstar is all fired up. And here's the cover.
Oh, Cover wollte ich nicht.
2.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain
Ay, ay, ay,
is
ay,
that
ay,
much
ay, ay.
worse.
Hey, it's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
1.
Jeff Hardy erreicht es jetzt.
2.
What in the world happened to Jeff Hardy to make him turn out the way he did?
I don't think anything happened to him. Jeff's just one of those people who marches to the beat of a different drummer.
5.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to...
My God, would you look at that. Talk about a crimson mask.
It's unfortunate, but you always run that risk in a match like this.
Unfortunate? What are you talking about? This is great.
So, jetzt muss bald was passieren.
I know I say this a lot, but it ain't ballet. You step between those ropes, you better be prepared. Now there's a superstar.
Jetzt wird was passieren. Swanton Bomb. Gegen Triple H wird das reichen. Gegen einen blutenden Triple H. 1, 2, 3. Und Jeff Hardy ist weiter.
Man, this one's turned.
Wer wird sich jetzt im letzten Match vom Viertelfinale durchsetzen? Wird es sein Kane oder wird es sein Triple Heartbreaker Shawn Michaels? Das ist hier die Frage jetzt.
Good evening, and welcome to Miami, Florida. And we are in for an unbelievable evening of SmackDown action.
So, mit Kane ist aber auch nicht zu spaßen. Aber Heartbreak Kid geht gleich in die Offensive. Das ist das Gute.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long rivalry.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
Schön gekontert von Kane. Und jetzt nutzt er seine Kraft aus.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't.
Oh.
And that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
This could be big, but it could backfire.
Oh.
Look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
2,
Great reversal.
3,
Ja. Da hat Kane jetzt zurückgeschlagen. Alter.
4,
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is...
He can taunt all he wants, but once he's lost the match, he's going to wish he spent this time going after his
So, aber
opponent.
Kane
I
kommt
think you're
rein.
wrong about that. I think this
Bei
is going
8.
to make his victory tonight that
Wird gleich
much
einmal mit dem
sweeter.
Kniestößchen begrüßt. Oh.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the WWE fans.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where this
So,
could be
jetzt.
free right
Nein,
here.
das war nicht einmal irgendwas bis 1.
That was a textbook reversal.
Aber nicht einmal irgendwas.
This match proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant
So,
brand in
Heartbreak
sports
Kid
entertainment.
Shawn Michaels lernt
I can't help
nichts
but
aus
agree,
seinen
partner.
Fehlern.
He's got this crowd solidly
Vielleicht
behind
jetzt.
him.
Kane
And now
wird
he's
nach
going to
oben
give them
gehievt.
exactly what they want to see.
Je höher
Can't
der
just
Aufstieg,
keep
desto
pushing
tiefer der
the
Fall.
crowd. That's a huge distraction in my opinion.
Und Kane kann wieder kontern.
These superstars have been giving it everything.
This superstar is all fired up. And so
Aber
is this capacity
HBK
crowd.
ist auch nicht schlecht im Kontern,
Well, one
deswegen.
mistake and we're gonna see that fire put out pronto.
Oh.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far, with no signs of stopping anytime soon.
So.
Talk about superstar. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
Oh.
No doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding
Das war
off
jetzt
that energy
gekontert.
right now.
Und wie gekontert. Da sollte die
This is
Switch-in-Musik
just
folgen.
dumb. Don't win a
Aber
match
Kane
by taunting your opponent.
konnte ausweichen.
I disagree. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
So konnte die Switch-in-Musik abgewehrt werden. Und wie auch dieser High-Flying-Move.
There isn't an ounce of quit in these superstars.
There certainly isn't. They're in this one to the bitter end.
3,
These superstars
So, jetzt weiß man nicht, was man machen soll.
Only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, he's got him
Na gut,
covered.
dann covern wir mal.
2,
I think these superstars are
Oh.
going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience. He's tuning up.
And there he goes. Sweet
Oh,
chin
der
music.
geht durch. Aber recht ist auch für Kane.
And there's the pin.
Das ist die Frage. 1, 2,
3.
3. Ja, es reicht. Da war ich mir jetzt nicht sicher. ob das genügen wird für das große rote Monster, wie er genannt wird. Aber Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels konnte sich durchsetzen und steht im Halbfinale von King of the Ring gegen Jeff Hardy. Und wir machen jetzt Rey Mysterio gegen den Undertaker weiter. Ja, gleich geht es weiter.
Welcome to a sold-out SmackDown from San Antonio, Texas. Do we have an exciting show for you tonight?
I can't wait for the
So,
action to begin.
da kommt der Rey Mysterio den Undertaker überraschen.
They've really come alive here tonight in the Alamo City.
Oh.
They know they're about to see the greatest superstars in sports entertainment. He's got this crowd solidly behind him.
Oh shit.
And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
Nice reversal.
Es wird auf jeden Fall ein spannendes Match werden.
These superstars are, look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum. There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Oh. Das war nicht
Rey
gut.
Mysterio never fails to impress me. Every time he enters the ring, he finds another way to defy the laws of physics.
Speaking of the law of physics, I think Ray's gotten to a point where his competition is just too big and too strong.
Ja, da muss Rey Mysterio ordentlich
I think
einstecken.
Mysterio can be competitive at any level against any opponent. If anyone would know that, it's you.
2.
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Ja, da muss Rey Mysterio ordentlich
Here's a
einstecken.
little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
Oh, der kann
Who
jetzt schon nicht mehr.
cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent
Oder?
a chance
Steh
to
auf.
recover.
7.
Yeah, that's just great. Why don't you just quit showing off and get down to business?
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he? This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah? Well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put out pronto.
I don't think there's ever been a more
Ja,
dominant
jetzt muss der
superstar
Undertaker
in WWE
einstecken.
than the legendary
Oh.
Dead Man, the Under. What a cowardly move. He can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, nothing wrong with doing whatever it takes to win. If it was that bad,
Was für ein
the ref
größter
would have
Unterschied.
disqualified him, right? Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep. Here's the bell. This could be it.
Da kommt der
Right about
Undertaker
that.
gleich
Without
raus.
the
Das hat man
fans,
gesehen.
We'd all be out of a job.
That was a textbook reversal.
Oh shit.
It's so great seeing these super. Uh-oh, here we go with the old top rope between the legs.
Und Reversal.
A lot of people think Rey Mysterio's really exciting to watch, but he just doesn't have. You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved. But if you're going to be snippy, I'm just
Das war's
going to
euch.
keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
They've taken the fight into the crowd.
Der Kleine.
Yeah, and these
Fuck,
fans
Alter.
better watch out.
2,
The Undertaker's got an impressive history here in WWE.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
Oh.
6, 7,
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner. But it's got to end sooner or later.
Alter, geht sich das aus?
Whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
Fast wieder Undertaker ausgezählt worden.
Look at that. That's going to go over.
Nein, Alter, das bringst du nicht.
Build some momentum at the same time.
Alter, das ist normalerweise
Watch out
nicht
for your
möglich.
opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
Look at these fans. They
Nein.
didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, I got some bad news for the WWE fans. He doesn't care what they think. Half of the Undertaker style is about getting inside his opponent's head. If you can keep your cool in the ring with him, you got a chance.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man. You can't forget about that.
Ja, schenken sich beide nicht. Ein harter
The
Kampf
man's a
ist das hier.
legend. That's why I didn't bother mentioning it. Even if you wind up winning a match.
Look at him. He's just radiating confidence. And he's got a lot to be confident about.
He looks a little overconfident to me. This could come back to bite him.
Oh.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match
Oh.
like this, but a lot of people
Running
don't
power
realize
slam.
what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys,
Oy, oy, oy.
their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars.
Hu, hu, hu.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, but that kind of thing's not going to win you the match.
1,
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
Ob das nicht eine Nummer zu groß ist für Rey Mysterio, das ist die Frage.
Anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up going.
Aber er kämpft beherzt weiter. Alter, du bist doch nicht etwa echt.
2,
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
He's got him
Whoa.
covered.
1,
1, 2. Oh.
Wow, listen to that chant.
The crowd makes a huge difference, whether they're for you or against you.
Da sieht man aber schon, Rey Mysterio ist auch ordentlich gezeichnet schon.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off. He may get the 3 count right here.
2,
Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that's not where you want to be.
619 geht anscheinend durch.
619.
There it is, blood in the water. The end is near.
How can you sound so excited? These are human beings in the ring, for God's sake.
Correction, these are WWE.
He could pin his opponent.
So, jetzt ist die Frage 1, 2, 3. Ihr schafft es doch. Die Sensation ist perfekt.
Here's your winner, Rey Mysterio.
So hat er sich durchgesetzt. Eine Sensation, dass hier Rey Mysterio im Finale des King of the Ring Turnier steht. Und ich glaube schon allein deswegen muss ich ihn nehmen. Sollte sich Jeff Hardy durchsetzen, tut es mir leid. Ich glaube, da muss ich einfach Rey Mysterio nehmen. Das heißt, ich habe euch jetzt schon gespoilert. Es treten zwar auch zwei meiner absoluten Lieblinge gegeneinander an. Aber da muss ich Jeff Hardy den Vorzug geben.
This sold-out crowd is on its feet tonight here in St. Louis, Missouri.
These fans are so excited. I'm having a hard time.
Beide in ähnlichen Stil, beide.
I'm with you on that, partner. We've got a great show here tonight for these St. Louis fans, and I can't wait to get started. He's got this
Jeff Hardy
crowd
noch
solidly
mehr.
behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey,
So-
try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the
Jetzt habe ich
middle.
mir fast das Headset runtergezogen. Alter. Sorry Leute, aber das hängt da wieder. So. Sorry für die Unterbrechung.
This has been a great match so
Aber das ist ein
far, but I
Headset,
think it's
das
pretty obvious
mit dem
which
PC
way it's
verbunden
going.
ist, weil ich ja mit
Oh,
dem
really?
Aufnahmegerät
Are you willing to go out
aufnehme.
on a limb and actually make a guess
Und nicht
then?
der
There's no
Controller,
guesswork involved.
nicht das
But if you're
Controller-Headset.
looking at
Und
this,
das verheddert sich
to the
manches Mal.
crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying
dem Fall habe
customers
ich mir es
happy while
leicht
you
vom-
build some momentum.
Vom Kopf gerissen.
Michaels sure is
Oh.
getting up there. If he sticks around too much longer, HBK's gonna stand for the has-been kid.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're gonna see that fire put
Schön
out
gemacht.
pronto.
Oh, weicht er wieder aus.
He was one step ahead on that one. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much.
Schöner
and that's
Flying
what I'm
Dropkick
seeing
oder
here.
Missile
I
Dropkick
disagree.
könnte das auch
He's wrestled
gewesen
this
sein.
match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Alter.
Each of these competitors is looking.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now. We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
So, spannend, spannend.
Night after night, the WWE superstar.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's
Alter.
about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
1,
Yeah, that's just great. Why don't you just quit showing off and get down to business?
2,
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he?
And you just, he dodged
Beim
that
Posen wird
bullet.
hier HBK überrascht. Das lasst er sich natürlich nicht
Crazy to
gefallen.
think that we actually get paid to do it.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You gotta watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
He saw that one coming.
Instead of
Jetzt gibt Jeff Hardy ordentlich Stoff.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
Jetzt kommt schon der Finisher. Swanton Bomb. Aber reicht das jetzt schon überraschend, dass die hier durchgeht? 1, 2, nein, die geht nicht durch.
You can search the world over and you won't find another superstar like the charismatic enigma.
Gegenteil, da ist HBK eher sauer.
Grateful for that. The last thing this company, he can taunt all he wants, but once he's lost the match, he's gonna wish he spent this time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that. I think this is going to make his victory tonight that much sweeter.
This could be big, but it could backfire.
Jeff Hardy denkt sich, das gibt es doch nicht.
When you talk about a man who's done it all in this business, you don't have to look any further than the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Michaels has been in this business a long, long time, and I'm not surprised. Now there's a superstar with guts.
So, und eine zweite Swanton Bomb. Reicht das jetzt?
He's going for the pin.
Bei einer ist er rausgekommen, bei der zweiten kommt er auch raus. Nein, Jeff Hardy steht im Finale gegen Rey Mysterio Jr. Und das wird ein High-Flying-Finale werden, vermutlich. Er hier ist weitergekommen. Jeff Hardy rockt hier ebenso wie ja, Finale Mysterio und Jeff Hardy. So. Jetzt muss ich dann noch irgendwie rüberkommen zum Rey Mysterio und das werde ich jetzt auch machen. Da wollte ich... das findet bei WrestleMania statt. Okay, ich wollte eigentlich die Arena wählen, aber ging nicht, weil es hier ja schon die Arena vorgegeben gibt. In dem Fall werden wir hier bei WrestleMania antreten. The biggest stage of them all. Und wir bestreiten hier das letzte Match.
I'm with you on that, partner. We've got a great show here tonight for these St. Louis fans.
Von Wrestling derweil
to get started.
In meinem Jubiläumstream. Da werden wir dann sehen, wer wird hier in WWE 2008, also 2008 ist gut, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, wer wird hier King of the Ring? Ist es Rey Mysterio oder ist es Jeff Hardy?
Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
Wie auch immer es wird, der hat es sich mehr als verdient.
We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can happen here in the WWE.
Und es ist Jeff Hardy im Drücker.
He made his opponent look like a chump with that counter. Even if you wind up winning a match like this,
we've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Of course he will. That's what you got to do to survive in this business.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers.
Jetzt ist wieder Rey am Drücker.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Schöner Dropkick.
Really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, but if you're going to be snippy,
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
you got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
Oh, beide springen hier
He's
etwas
got this
daneben.
crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them
This is stupid. Why is he risking everything by going up there?
So, einen Finisher hat man schon
Mysterio is
gestohlt.
so fast, so agile, and so talented, and he's proven that he's championship material.
Sure, he was a champ for what? A couple of weeks? Of course, it wasn't anything compared to my legendary reign.
It was longer than that. And if I recall correctly, he successfully defended the championship against you.
Yeah, a fluke victory against an injured opponent. That's
Ja,
how
das
this
ist
little
seine
jumping
Stärke
thing
hier.
has to- Looks like someone's moving up in the world. Yeah, well, one mistake and we're
Oh.
going to see that fire put out pronto.
You can search the world over and you won't
Ja,
find another
Ray ist hier
superstar
gut
like
drauf.
You got to be careful when you're going up there.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam and he's about
Oh,
to
aber
let his
wieder
opponent
weicht Jeff Hardy
And
aus.
if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, but that kind of thing's not
So, Rey
gonna
Mysterio
win you
zieht
the
sich einmal
match.
zurück.
One.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as...
He's got these fans on their feet.
So,
They know
619
what's
wieder
coming.
There it
angekündigt.
is. A huge 619.
Wird er durchgehen? Das ist die Frage. Und wenn er durchgeht, wird es reichen, sich King of the Ring nennen zu dürfen. Jetzt sind wir gespannt. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Jeff Hardy kommt hier raus.
Sometimes it seems like there's no risk too great for Jeff
Aber der
Hardy
ist
to take.
fertig.
That's because he's got more brains than sense. You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too
Oh.
much. And he's going up, and what goes up must come down.
2.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
3.
I'm with you, partner.
Ja, wie
But it's
konnte
gotta
hier
end
Jeff
sooner or
Hardy
later.
Well,
rauskommen?
whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
5.
You can show off for the crowd if you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, I think it's a great display
Oh.
of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Instead of pandering to the fans, he's 3
So,
seconds
jetzt eine
away from
Anrolle.
victory.
Rechts jetzt 1, 2.
He's
Noch
looking
immer nicht.
best. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum. We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
He's building up a head of steam.
So, das muss es jetzt doch sein. Zweiter 619.
Oh my!
Der geht einmal
I
durch.
think someone's just been busted open.
Look at all that blood. These fans are getting their money's worth tonight.
I think these fans came here to see.
Und jetzt sind wir gespannt.
Ken is up.
1, 2, 3 und Rey Mysterio ist King of the Ring 2008 oder 18, je nachdem wie ihr wollt. Er hat sich hier durchgesetzt. Gegen starke Konkurrenz.
Here's your winner, Rey Mysterio.
Er ist der neue King of the Ring. Ja, er ist der King of the Ring. Was? Eine Queen für Rey Mysterio. Wie geil ist das denn? Da kann man nicht viel auswählen. Die Michelle. Was geht hier jetzt ab? Natürlich die Zeremonie.
Rey Mysterio.
Ja, genießen wir hier die Szenerie. Ja, Rey ist der King of the Ring geworden. In diesen King of the Ring Turnier mehr als verdient. Hat als schwersten Brocken den Undertaker ausgeschalten. Hat nicht gut ausgesehen für ihn in dem Match, aber er konnte sich durchsetzen. Auch gegen viele andere gute Superstars. Und ich würde mal sagen, das war's jetzt vom Wrestling Let's Play, aber keine Sorge, die Kanalfeier geht weiter. Wir melden uns dann auch wieder zurück mit etwas Shootermäßigen, was wird noch nicht ganz verraten. Ich bin der FunGamer, macht's es gut, bis dann, ciao und baba.